Hey there, Coach Devin here. We are talking about 3 tips that will help you lose weight and keep it off. Everybody is asking questions. Devin, how do I lose weight? Devin, how do I drop some more weight? Devin, give me some tips. I'm about to give you some tips right now. All right, first tip, number 1 on the list, not often brought up. People don't often talk about this one. You need to sleep. Sleep more. Most of us, 90-some percentile of us, we are sleep deprived. We don't sleep enough. How many hours of sleep do you need in a night? Probably 7 to 8. If you're not getting 7 to 8, and I know you're out there, you're probably like me. I don't get enough sleep sometimes too. Here's the deal. If you don't sleep, you don't recover. If you don't recover, your body can't heal. Look, fitness and working out in a gym, lifting weights, doing stuff, what that is, it is the stimulus for your body to get more fit. You lift weights, you run more, whatever you happen to do, your body says, shoot, I have to be able to adapt to handle that stimulus, so it will try to adapt to handle the stimulus. That's how this works. So how do you get more fit? Well, the stimulus is exercise. The way you actually get more fit, sleep, eat well. That's it. That's the simple stuff. So you need to sleep. If you don't sleep, bad things will happen. That's the first part of sleep. The second part of sleep, and this is important here, and a lot of people don't realize it, when you sleep less, you have more hunger hormones in your body. You're going to be hungrier when you don't sleep. It's a fact. I'm sorry, that's scientific evidence. Anybody that wants to argue it, feel free, comment down below. Tell me I'm an idiot. That's okay, but it doesn't matter. It's scientific evidence. Sleep is important. You will want to eat more when you are tired and when you haven't slept for extended periods of time. And I'm talking, if you sleep 5-6 hours a night, guess what? Over time, that will build itself up to a point where you're now making dumb decisions because your body is so stressed out. Bad for your body to be stressed out. It's very, very bad for your body to be stressed out. You shouldn't be stressed out. If you're stressed out, you can't do things right. Your brain doesn't work the same way. Your muscles don't work the same way. Bad things are happening across the board. You need to sleep more. That is important, period, end of discussion. Don't talk about other things. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. It is what it is. Sleep. You gotta sleep, period. Nothing else. You have to sleep more. That is the number 1 thing, and it's probably the one that nobody pays attention to. Everybody thinks I can drive through. You can't. The more you're awake, the more you're going to want to eat, the more those hunger hormones kick in, and the more you're going to screw up on your diet. Or just in reality, eat more food than you need to be putting in your body. And that's bad too. It's not helpful for you, not good for you, so get some sleep. That's number 1. Number 2, lift weights. Now, I am old enough to remember back in the day when you would go to a gym, and I bet we used to work at a gym called New Bodies, and you know, it'd be lined up of machinery, and there'd be like girls on those cardio machines for hours doing cardio. Because they thought that would get them lean, right? And they're like, oh, I don't want to lift weights, that'll make me bulky. Doesn't work that way. If it was easy to get big, I'd be huge. I would be enormous. It's not easy to get big. It takes a lot of work. And if you are huge, probably a lot of drugs to get to that point. If you lift weights, you will gain muscle. Are you going to gain a ton of muscle? No, you're not. You will gain as much muscle as your body can genetically hold. So I am never going to be an enormous guy because my body doesn't genetically hold that weight. I have to work really hard to keep weight on. That's who I am. Most people are like that. You're not about to get jacked and look like Hulk. It doesn't work that way. The positive of having extra muscle is muscle burns more calories. You want a higher metabolism? Get more muscles. I'm not talking tons more muscles, but a little bit more muscles, that will gain you a higher metabolism. You have that higher metabolism, guess what? You're burning more. Why is that? Well, because muscles move around and they do things. Fat sits there. Fat doesn't do a thing. But when I'm moving and I'm doing stuff, those muscles are firing. When they're firing, guess what? Every time I move, they fire more. As they fire more, that means I'm burning more calories all day. All day long, I'm burning more calories, and that's a win. That's a simple, to-the-point thing to do to help you get leaner and keep weight off. You can keep weight off real easy by lifting more weight. So it's important, all you ladies out there, all the guys out there, the runners, everybody out there, you need to lift some weights. I'm not saying cardio is bad. Cardio is good. There's nothing wrong with cardio. But you can't just do cardio. It's not good. It's not going to get you where you want to go if you're trying to get leaner, if you're trying to keep weight off, if you're trying to make a good decision with stuff. It's simple. It's to the point. Number 3, eat 5 to 6, give or take, small meals every single day. Now that sounds pretty counterintuitive, right? I mean, it sounds ridiculous. I'm going to eat more times in a day and lose weight and get leaner. That doesn't sound right. Nobody wants to believe that. How does that work? Well, in my 26 plus, almost 27 now, I'm getting wrinkles, years of being a trainer, I have found that you make fewer bad decisions when you're full. I know myself, like I said earlier, I make fewer bad decisions when I'm full or when I'm comfortable. If I'm satiated, I make pretty good decisions. It's like being in a bar at the end of the night and you've had some drinks and everybody looks good. You may wake up the next morning and go, whoa, how did that happen? That does happen. Why? You're making bad decisions because you're drunk. Those things happen. Same thing applies to food. If you go to the grocery store and you're hungry, you're going to buy a bunch of crap that you don't even like. That actually happens. That's a thing you do. That's a dumb thing we all do. It's normal. You don't beat yourself up over it, but it is true. It does happen. That's facts. That's real. That's just the way life is. Now, the people who are the intermittent fasters out there that are like, oh, I'm intermittent fasting and science works this way with your body. I get all that. I understand it. Listen, if intermittent fasting works for you, bully on you. Great. That's fine. The problem with it is this. When you intermittent fast, you tend to overeat later. Why? You're hungry. If I go home and I'm making supper and it takes me 45 minutes to make supper, I am going to snack on some stuff during that. Why am I going to do it? I can tell you right now, because I'm hungry. If I'm not hungry, I'm not going to snack because I don't really care because I'm not that hungry. It doesn't matter. These are the things to remember. It's a simple thing to remember. It's a thing to keep in mind. If you eat more regularly during the day, you are never stuffed. Now, I'm not talking eating enormous meals. I'm talking eating 5 to 6 small meals every day. You will be consistently comfortable. I'm not talking stuffed, I'm talking comfortable. 5 to 6 small meals every single day will keep you satiated. If you're satiated, you make fewer bad decisions. If you make fewer bad decisions, guess what? You're more successful. This has been borne out many times over the course of my career. And like I said, it's 26, almost 27 years of being a trainer now. I promise you this shit works. It is true to a fault. People who eat more often, they don't eat as much food. When they don't eat as much food, guess what? You get leaner and you stay leaner. You lose fat. It's a fact. It is what it is. I understand some people don't like the idea. They think, oh, it's too much work to eat all that food. I get it. Sometimes it's hard on the head. Sometimes I don't feel like it. But I never let myself get to a point where I'm super hungry, because when I get super hungry, I make stupid decisions. So rather than making stupid decisions, I eat 5 to 6 small meals a day, make sure there's protein in every meal, and guess what? It's successful. It works. It works. The proof is in the pudding. This is what I teach people in our Project Fit program, is to eat 5 times a day, eat healthy meals, eat lots of vegetables, all those other things, do that, but eat 5 to 6 meals. Why? So you're never too hungry. Then you won't make stupid decisions. You're not going to eat, a Big Mac and ice cream afterwards, or, go home and eat a sleeve of crackers plus cheese and then have supper. Hey, we've all done that. I've done it and you've done it. You know you have. It's normal because you're hungry, and when you're hungry, you make dumb decisions. 5 to 6 small meals a day will keep you from making dumb decisions. Listen, that's the name of the game here. We are trying to not make stupid food choices. Those stupid food choices will hurt us long term. If you want to lose weight and keep weight off, make good food choices. 5 to 6 small meals a day will keep you making good food choices. Now, those are 3 simple, easy, to-the-point ways that you can lose weight and keep it off long term. It will stay off if you do those 3 things. Not real hard. Sleep more, lift more weights, eat 5 to 6 small meals in a day. Easy and to the point, guys. I promise you, this is not hard. It is not hard. If you have comments, questions, you disagree, you agree, whatever you want, type it up down below. I would love to hear from you. Most of these videos come from people saying to me, hey, Devin, I have a question about X, or I have a question about Y. I want to know why you did this. You're an idiot. Whatever it happens to be, that's cool. This is social media. It's all good. I want to hear from you because you know what? That helps me help you. The reason I do these videos is not for any reason outside of the fact that I just want to be able to pass on some of the information that I've gotten and some of the knowledge that I've gained over 20 plus years of being a trainer to people out there, just so they understand the simple ways that they can do this. This stuff is not rocket science. It's doable. You can get weight off. You can keep it off simply. You can do that. I promise you, follow some of those rules. Follow those 3 and you'll see some big changes. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody. Don't fight the awesome.